So, the finale, and I say that lightly, of Alien Earth was released last night. And after watching all 8 episodes of the show, the best way I can describe it is Taco Bell.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yep, Taco Bell. It looks and tastes good, especially after an all-night bender of beer, drugs I can't mention due to YouTube guidelines, and prostitutes. Sorry, I forgot I can't mention those either. Anyway, all seems pretty good as you're munching down on a few beefy layer burritos and maybe a quesadilla. Until before you know it, you're hunched over on the shitter, spilling out gut-wrenching ass explosions with the force of 1,000 suns and beating the floor so hard your neighbors can hear it.
What? No.
That is Alien Earth, a show that had so much promise, so much potential to not only add to the lore of the Alien franchise, but to put it back on track after the mediocre outing that was Romulus, and just, nope, it wanted to be just like Taco Bell and have us all in the bathroom regretting what we'd done. Alien Earth, the finale. Let's talk about it. Before I get too pissed off to the point I want to stick my head in the oven again, let me point out that it seems we all agree on something, whether we like or dislike this damn show as a whole. The asshole eyeball octopus, because across nearly 2,000 comments on the last 2 videos, the one thing I saw even detractors like myself say they enjoyed was him, or her, or it, whatever the hell.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Which, by the way, if you're new around here, we promote civil, intelligent conversation. So if you agree or disagree with what I'm saying, feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And I'll make sure to meet you down there. I answer any and everyone, including the people that just call me a hater. Anyway, I gotta say, even I agree that the T-Oculus has been one of the brighter points of the show, having more on-screen charisma than most of the actual human actors, which means either the acting was that shit in this show or the creature was that good, something I think is a mixture of the two, and he's easily one of the most interesting things introduced into the Alien franchise as a whole. Yeah, he has his own moments of convenient bullshit, like how he somehow knows English or knows modern day math, he can survive being punted by a literal superpowered computer lady, and he somehow manages to haul 6 shades of shark shit out of the research facility across however much thick jungle, passing who knows how many dead security guards along the way, just to magically find Arthur's dead body out on the beach.
Coincidence? I think not!
But you know what? And I mean it on this one. Just don't worry about it. My biggest complaint comes in the form of something that they introduced back in episode Who the Hell Cares, where Shitty Haircut magically learned how to not only talk to xenomorphs, but how to control them.
Fuck.
Remember when xenomorphs were existentially terrifying? Remember how fear-inducing they once were? When you didn't know if you were looking at a dark corner in a room or if it was a xenomorph body curled up waiting to pounce? Remember when their characterizations were one of 2 things? Either reproducing or killing anything they set their sight on, human or not.
I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, well, Disney decided that was too much fun, and too many people liked it, so they turned xenomorphs into misunderstood domesticated dogs that can be called on at a moment's notice to do whatever menial task Shitty Haircut needs them to do. Do you need the xenomorph to track down someone you're after? Do you need it to guard a specific place? Do you need it to go outside and take a shit instead of choosing to do it on your brand new wooden floor that you put in just last week? Who cares? Just make that stupid frog noise and the xenomorph will do exactly what it's told to.
Really?
What in the absolute hell is up with Disney in taking classic, well-known villains and turning them into misunderstood borderline anti-heroes? Maleficent, Cruella, and now this shit. Just, who cares? Don't worry about it. Speaking of Shitty Haircut, how in the hell does she learn how to hack into everything? And by everything, I mean literally everything. Like security doors, cameras, computers, my cell phone. Thankfully, I remembered to delete my browser history. And even Bald Guy, who's revealed to be a synth himself.
No way!
Yes way.
And you know, that whole scene was was actually pretty funny, I gotta say. See, Wendy's whole reason for turning on discount Timothy Chalamet is because she felt robbed of her agency, robbed of her free will, her human life, and her independence. So what does she do the first chance she gets to control another synth? Well, she robs him of his agency, free will, and independence. Oh yeah, she can control anything that's attached to the Prodigy mainframe apparently, like she's fucking Neo or something.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
How does she keep unlocking all of these secret abilities that Prodigy totally should have known about because, you know, they made her? You know, that's what we needed. We just needed another overpowered girl boss whose only flaw is not recognizing her true potential fast enough, like we haven't gotten that 5,000 times in the last 10 years out of the same damn company. just don't worry about it. There were a couple of bright spots this episode, like the long-awaited physical battle between Morrow and Kirsch and a few creature moments in the containment room, but even those came with their own brand of stupid shit.
Oh, come on!
Remember how back in the 80s and 90s where cartoon villains would get the upper hand on the hero, beating him or her down after a long battle, and instead of finishing them off, which is, you know, the smart thing to do, they decide to talk shit long enough for the hero to recuperate, fight back, and win? Well, that's exactly what happened between Morrow and Kirsch.
You serious?
Yep, Morrow gets the upper hand on him, and instead of finishing him off and getting the hell out of Dodge, he chooses to trash talk long enough for Kirsch to bring him down, and then they both end up getting detained by the synths. Or how about in the containment facility, which, might I add, is only supposed to open for synths and androids, something discount Timothy Chalamet set into effect back in episode 3, but now opens for God and everybody. There's a pretty cool kill in here where we finally get to see the weird alien penis flower thing snatch up someone who most certainly puts the special in special forces, but instead of her squad mates shooting the damn thing, they just stand there and look at it like a bunch of dumbasses.
Are you retarded?
Why? Just don't worry about it. All in all, the first and likely last season of Alien Earth just didn't measure up to the hype and promise those first two trailers delivered. Hell, they actually got me with it. I praised the trailers and the first two episodes, and now I look like more of an idiot than I normally do. What I can say though is that this is just another franchise Disney has gotten their grubby hands on and managed to piss off the majority of the pre-existing fan base enough that we just don't give a shit anymore. Go ahead, Disney, take it. Take it and throw it in the trash heap with Star Wars, Marvel, Indiana Jones, and Willow, you bunch of dicks. Anyway, I appreciate y'all for checking out my review. I'll talk to y'all later.